Elder Maxwell talks about drink from the bitter cup without becoming bitter. Drink from the bitter cup without becoming bitter. I've lived a lot of my life in a couple areas extremely bitter, and it's been very difficult for those to be around me because of my bitterness, because of my unwillingness to forgive. I've tried to forgive. I'm still trying to forgive. I'm still trying to improve. And these are typically characteristic traits between me and one of my loved ones. And most people know. Most people know this challenge that I have or that we have. Um, it's been difficult. And when we talk about drinking out of the bitter cup, the challenges that come our way, living with people who are difficult to live with. Um, my dad always said, if you'll go look in the mirror, that's where you'll find the problem. And that's very true. Um, a lot of times, have to go look in the mirror and go, you're the one that needs to improve. Do I always internalize that? I don't know. But I have certain expectations. My expectations are, if I do for you, I want you to do for me. If I do for you, eventually I'm going to stop doing for you if you can't do for me. So keep it as simple as it gets. I love to serve people who are thankful and who are willing to also serve and help me. I'm not willing to give things endlessly free to people, service, help, whatever it is. I'm just not. You can only drain my battery so much, and then I stop giving. And that's a worldly feeling, but it's tough. But there's certain situations where if I don't get along with somebody, and there's a lot of people that I don't get along with because I have certain expectations. I have my own struggles. I just stop. I stop dealing with these people. If I can't have a comfortable relationship with them, I just avoid causing problems with them by staying away from them. And but I've improved over the years because I have a lot less anxiety. It's now 2018, and about 4 years ago I had 2.5 panic attacks. And since then I've learned that there's been a lot of anxiety in my life through my dad, through other people, and through my own weaknesses. And once I figured that out, I have calmed down a tremendous amount. You'll see a lot of these reflections in these stories of my fight or flight instinct. I have a flight instinct, and I'll go away from people if there's too much stress. But I also have a very strong fight instinct. I will typically fight quickly rather than flight. But eventually, if it doesn't work out, I'll try to stay away and avoid certain situations. I know I'm being vague here intentionally, but anyway, that's just kind of how it's all come out. So Elder Maxwell talks about drinking of the bitter cup without becoming bitter. You know, I love that quote because it means a lot to me. I need to drink of the bitter cup, to struggle and suffer and enjoy life too, and participate in wonderful things, but also with partaking of the bitter cup, the difficult people, difficult situations, without becoming bitter. I just want to instead of becoming bitter, I want to become better.